Namaste everyone. Today we are going to draw the Lewis dot structure of PO3 3-, which is phosphite ion. Now, in order to draw the Lewis dot structure, we need to find out the number of valence electrons and how many bonds each atom is going to make in this particular molecule. So the molecule has phosphorus as well as oxygen atoms. Let's count. So the electronic configuration of phosphorus is the inert configuration of neon and then 3s2 3p3. So I've drawn the orbital diagrams of 3s and 3p. 3s subshell has 2 electrons denoted here. It is written 3s2, whereas for 3p you've got 3 electrons, 1 2 3. So you've got 3 unpaired electrons, 3 UE, 3 unpaired electrons, which means that phosphorus right now can make 3 single bonds, 3 covalent bonds, and the number of valence shells 2 3 4 5 valence electrons. It can be counted from here also, 2 plus 3 5 valence electrons, and valence electrons are those electrons which are present in the valence shell. Valence shell is the outermost shell. The outermost shell for phosphorus is the third shell. Okay, now let's go to the oxygen. Oxygen is having its electronic configuration as the inert configuration of helium, and then 2s2 and then 2p4. 2s is having 2 electrons, whereas 2p is having 4 electrons. It has got 2 unpaired electrons, 2 UE, which means oxygen will make 2 single bonds or 2 covalent bonds. Now the number of valence electrons, well, it is 2 plus 4, 6 valence electrons. You can count it from here also, 1 2 3 4 5 6 valence electrons, right? Now what would be the case if this was O minus? Minus means negative charge, which means you have gained an extra electron. So now your electronic configuration would be helium and then 2s2, but not 2p4. Yeah, it would be 2p5. So 2p subshell would gain an extra electron, and now O minus will make just a single bond because it is now having only a single unpaired electron, and the number of valence electrons are the 7 valence electrons. I'm going to write it here, UE and 7 VE, 1 UE and 7 VE. Now let's proceed to draw the structure of phosphite ion. I'll also tell you why it is called ite, like why have we using the suffix ite, ite, and not ate. I'll tell you later, but let's draw the structure first. So you've got your central atom phosphorus, which is having 5 valence electrons, 1 2 3 4 5, and you've got 3 oxygen atoms, right? And you've got 3 negative charges, which means all these oxygen atoms are carrying a single negative charge, which means they'll make single bonds, single bond 1 1 and 1, and they all are having 7 valence electrons, as I just showed you guys. Okay, now oxygen O minus having 7 valence electrons, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Similarly here, negative charge 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Similarly here you got a O minus having 7 valence electrons. Now as I said, O minus will make a single bond, so each O minus is going to make a single bond with phosphorus. And now let's count the number of electrons after bond formation for phosphorus as well as all these O minuses. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, it has gained 8 electrons and its octet is complete and is now stable. Similarly, these two O minuses have also completed their octets and have gained 8 electrons respectively. Talking about phosphorus, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So phosphorus is also now having 8 electrons and is now and has completed its octet and is now stable. Now this was the structure of PO3 3-. Now coming to what I told you as to why we have taken the suffix ite and not ate. See, you've got PO4 3- phosphate and you've got PO3 3- phosphite. See, the suffix we use is determined by the oxidation state, okay, of phosphorus. So phosphorus here is having the oxidation state as, let's say it is having X. Oxygen has a -2 oxidation state generally speaking, not always, but still -2 into 3, because the oxidation state of a single oxygen atom is -2 and we have got 3 atoms of oxygen, is equal to -3. No, not multiplication, but instead it can be written like this, X plus, right. So you've got your oxidation, this is -6 will go to the right hand side and will turn into +6, and you got -3, which means phosphorus's oxidation state come out as +3. Let's see here, X plus -2 into 4 is equal to -3. Remember, in phosphite you got +3. In this case you're getting +8 minus 3, which is +5. So you see here the oxidation state of phosphorus is +5, but in case of PO3 you've got +3. So for higher oxidation state we use the suffix 8, and for lower oxidation states we use the suffix "ite", because obviously 3 is lesser than 5, so it is the lower oxidation state number, whereas 5 is the higher oxidation state number. So always remember this. It is applicable in all while writing the names of all kinds of ions. Okay, for lower oxidation state we use "ite", and for higher oxidation state we use 8. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also do consider to subscribe to the channel. It will make my day. It will help the channel grow. Thank you so much.